I want to make $1,000,000. You want to make $1,000,000. He wants to make $1,000,000. She wants to make $1,000,000. Everybody wants to make $1,000,000. That's the ballpark standard nowadays. When you first make your first million, you could say to yourself, I've made it. I've arrived. Basically, nowadays, if you made $1,000,000, you just started. You're starting. It's like, what's the next step? But apart from that, the $1,000,000 is the ballpark standard. How do you get to $1,000,000? You get to $1,000,000 by making one sale and repeating it 1,000,000 times. Well, let's say this way, you make $1 profit and repeat that $1 profit from selling that product 1,000,000 times, you made $1,000,000. So you decide you're going to go into e-commerce. You decide e-commerce is the way. E-commerce is just basically a website online, a website on the internet. So you settle down and you decide, I'm going to put a website on the internet. You stop thinking about the internet as a non-tangible item. It is non-tangible, but think of it as tangible. Tangible means something you can touch. So now, if you can have a brick and mortar store, that's a touch item. That's a place where you walk into a retail and see product. Now, if you have a retail store, you order product, create product, whatever it may be. It's in the storeroom. You bring it from the storeroom out to the floor. You present it to customers. A website is the same thing. You have product into the storeroom. You bring it out of the storeroom. You display it to customers. The difference is it's online. But if you think not tangible, then it becomes a little bit more clear how to understand how to go about this digital world and making money online. So you sit down and say, I'm going to have this website. I'm going to do this website. I put it on my computer, or I get somebody to do that for me to help me out, and bam, you start your website. You hit the button. You're now live. What happens next? Crickets. Absolutely nothing happens less. Guess why? Because you got a great idea in the basement. You created this brilliant mousetrap. The mousetrap is in your basement. You say, Mom, I created this mousetrap. Look what happens. Look what happens when I turn it on. Every mouse within 20, 30, 40, 50 feet just disappears just like that. It goes out into the ether and it vanishes. So you got this mousetrap. You told your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your cousins, your uncle. You gave it to them to test it. And it works. Bam, wonderful. Who else do you sell it to? Absolutely no one. No one told no one. So you sold absolutely nothing. You have a basement full of mousetraps. How do you fix this? You fix this by doing that thing that these people in university call marketing. Marketing is simply this. Telling somebody about your product. That's all. Advertisement, marketing. We're not going to go into details. What's the difference? But marketing, you're telling people about your product. You're exposing people to what you have just created in your basement. So guess what? Let's come from this point of view. You have no previous customers from any other business entity. You have no email captured. You have no phone numbers. You have no inventory. Let's call it. The inventory that I'm talking about is assets. A phone number is an inventory, it's an asset. An email is an asset. You have nobody that you can talk to sell this item. So what do? The best thing to do is to start it on social. The best way to go about is think and try. A try business concept is 3s. Website 1. Social is 2. Social is anything, any network that we got online. Now again, remember I said think tangible. So when you have a social event at your house, what is it? People come to your house, right? Social, they're gathering. When you go to a wedding, it's a gathering, it's a social event. When you go to a party, it's a social event. Now online, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that stuff is called social events. Start a social account on one of the entities that are out there. Let's say you start on Facebook. If you have WhatsApp, remember when you started WhatsApp and the thing comes up and says, hey, I'm on WhatsApp. Here's your first post on Facebook. Hey, I'm on Facebook now. And people wondering, well, why are you on Facebook? Well, I'm on Facebook because I invented the best mousetrap in the world. What happens on this mousetrap? Well, this mousetrap, this happens. And then the next thing, you start to explain the benefits of the mousetrap. We start off with selling, and then we ended off with not selling. We want to expose benefits. So we expose benefits. We expose benefits. We tell people how easy it is. We tell people how we give it to your mother, and she said, bam, I haven't seen a mouse in 6 months. So you know it works. So now you started your social. You ask people to, hey, you want to learn more about it? Go to my website. So now you got the 2 of the try. Remember I said try business, try website, try social, and the third will be to capture off your website or off your social. And that is capturing phone number and email. Very important. Capture a phone number and or email. Say and or because people don't always want to put that information in. So we're capturing. So now when you capture, people are going to come to your website, and don't expect the first person to come to your website and make a sale. It's not going to happen. Well, it may happen, but chances are it won't. And if it does, wonderful. So you got these people coming to your website. You've got to get them to come back. That's why I say social. That's why you want to gather. Sometimes people may come to your website 2, 10, 20 times before they make the one purchase. Once they make the one purchase and it's wonderful, they tell somebody, the one comes too. So you got the social, you got the try effect for your business. And so now your business is established. You're getting people to your social, you're getting people to your website, and bingo, you make that sale. You make that sale to the most wonderful mousetrap on the planet, and it starts to explode, and people start to buy it, and people start to refer it. So what have you done? You have not just believed, you achieved. In order to achieve, you are doing something. You have to do something. Don't just sit down and make that wonderful mousetrap and sit back and think, "Ooh, it's going to work." You've got to do something. So now you made your website, you made your product, you made your website, you started your social, and you're capturing information. So you're capturing information so you can ask them, "Hey, I noticed you purchased 1. Would you like 2? I noticed you purchased 1. Would you like to tell somebody about it?" Social can do that as well. So you want to make $1 million? Wash, rinse, and repeat. Repeat all the things that I said above here, previous to this. Just repeat it over and over and over again. And as you move on, you get better and better and better. But you cannot be sitting in your basement creating these things and doing nothing about it. You're not going to make the $1 million doing nothing. You're going to make the $1 million do something. Hey, my name is Terrence Douglas from Douglas Digital Agency. Hey, do a like down below bottom. That's the thumbs up. Just hit the button. Do a subscribe as well. I'm going to continue to grow this YouTube channel. Right now, guess what? My subscribers are very low, but I'm here. I'm just starting out. I'm serious about this, and I'm to grow it. And I want to educate you. I want to inform you. I want to inspire you. I want to encourage you. I want to help you make that $1 million. So, Terrence, have you made $1 million before? Well, on paper, I was just shy of $1 million, but let's just continue to move forward and make that first mark is $1 million. Let's all get there together. Again, my name is Terrence Douglas from Douglas Digital Agency.